Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone, to Sacramento, California, to a sold-out crowd at the home of the Kings.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
And, of course, Coach Koufos will need to find a way to overcome what he brought to this team.
Kevin, I thought he was...
He's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Lance Thomas. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. So the Raptors 5 right now. Ostrovsky in at the 3. Corey Joseph is out there with Powell. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Carroll in at the 4. The offensive rebound, Hickson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Sacramento leading by 12. Collison kicks to Caspi. Hickson a screen, passes to Neal. Pass to Hickson, down to 5 on the shot clock. Good! Hickson's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
They set the pick. Here's Neal. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Cauley-Stein with the screen for Collison. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Pass to Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Collison. Here's Powell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
He better look than that. Kings ball.
Kings leading now by 14. Feeds it to Neal. Hickson a screen. Here's Neal. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Biyombo. Now the Raptors moving it up. Joseph leading the charge. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Here's Powell to the inside. Here's Ostrovsky. That's good.
Get some stop.
Mavericks got his second bucket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Kings ahead. They lead by 12. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Control here.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
Kings leading now by 12. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Thomas. Collison is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Screen by Cousins. Rondo dishes to Cousins. The drive by Collison. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 4 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And there's the pass to Maverick. Sinks the three-pointer. Mavericks got 7 points in the game.
I liked his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Outside Rondo. High post Cousins. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Rondo against Lowry. Outside Rondo, down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Thomas, there's the 3, and the shot is good. Thomas got 11.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor.
And the Kings making a change here. AC's checked in, and the Raptors also making it. That'll do it for the first half. Kings lead by 9. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Coach Casey, obviously you'll be starting this.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Talk about a terrific game.
Checked in for Toronto. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Maverick in at the 3 spot. Out to the wing. Here's Rondo. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Got that bucket in no time at all. DeRozan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Toronto. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to New York.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
Kicks it to Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Valanciunas passes to Maverick. Neal pulls it in. Neal's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Rondo kicks to Neal. Sacramento again missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Sacramento making some changes. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Gibson. Caspi comes in for Lance Thomas. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Biombo, he's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. Cousins with a screen on DeRozan. And Neal kicks to Hickson. And he overshot that one, missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Quincy Acy's checked in for Sacramento. MyCareer's checked in for the Raptors. The Raptors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Kings leading now by 5. outside Collison. There's the pick. He dishes it to Casper. Shoots from 14. Misses off the left iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. AC with the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
1:43 left here in the third quarter. Hickson a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Neal. Good on the leaner. Neal's got 7 points in the game.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Daniels, he's checked in for MyCareer. Neal dishes to Collison. There's a screen. And there's the feed to Hickson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Hickson. He's got 10 points and a block. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
And it isn't something that they get from him every game, but I tell you what, they got to be loving it today. Oh, I love that dish down low.
Kings leading now by 7. There's the dish to AC. He feeds it to Casper. He kicks to Collison. Hickson a screen. The drive by Collison, and that one's good. Collison's got his second bucket tonight.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Dishes it to Neal. And a miss there on the triple. Joseph can't connect. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The Kings on top, leading by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And the final period of play just about to start. Some changes here for the Kings. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Gibson. Cauley Stein comes in for Thomas. And Quincy Acey's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Hickson is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Quincy Acey. And there's Collison. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Sacramento?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in the transition.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Hickson. Thomas comes in for Cauley Stein. Gary Neal's checked in for Quincy Acey. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison.
That very well may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all the time to get sloppy with the basketball.
And how about the killer instinct on that possession? Not running the clock, but pushing the ball and tacking points onto the lead.
Patterson, that's good. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lowry against Rondo. Takes it from 10. No good from Cousins. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Lowry passes to Patterson. Raptors get it back. Back to Lowry. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch. That was a punch in the gut to these fans. had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
Here's Lowry. Passes it to Patterson. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And here are the Raptors now. Here's Maverick. Misses the jumper. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.